This lanyard stitch is probably the easiest introduction to lanyard if you've never done it before. All you need for this is 3 pieces of lanyard. 2 of your pieces, this is called the zipper, 2 of your pieces are going to be the same length, and then your 3rd piece should be 3 times that length. And all you need to do for this one is tie a knot up at the top. I'm actually going to add a little loop to the knot so that I can add a keychain to it if I want to hang it from a backpack. So just pull that tight, and that's good to go. And then if you want, you can trim this little edge right here. And this stitch is quite literally just weaving. So you take the section that's 3 times longer, so in this case my black, and you move it all the way over to one side, and then you're just going to go over and under and over and under the other 2 strands. So I'm going to start by going under the pink and then over the blue, and then I'm going to wrap it around and go back under the blue and over the pink, and then under the pink and over the blue. And as you can see, as I continue going over and under, it's creating a little weaving pattern. So here's my completed zipper. I could use this as a bracelet or hang it from a backpack. To end it here at the end, all you need to do is just tie it in a standard knot. And like I said, with that loop up at the top, you can always stick a keychain on it or a clip to hang it from a backpack, or you could use it as a bracelet. So if I were to tie that as a bracelet, I could just loop it through. Pretty cool. The other stitch that I'm going to show you how to do really quickly is the traditional box stitch. And once you get this stitch down, there's a lot more that you can do. For the most part, one of the most challenging things about this stitch for a lot of people is just getting it started. I will tell you the first couple of stitches are usually a little bit more difficult, and then after those first 2, it's easier from there. So I have 2 colors of string. I have a purple and a blue, and they're the same length, and I just folded them in half to find the center. What I'm going to do now is I am going to actually lightly tape the center down just to a piece of paper, okay? And then I'm going to do the same, creating 90-degree angles with the second color. Now, this is a little tip to get the lanyard started. The underneath color, you're just gonna flip over the top color. So my light blue, both top over top. Creates like a little N or a Z there. And then when you're holding this, just like that, you're gonna take your opposite color, and again, you're weaving. So since this is on top, you're gonna go over and under, just like that, and you can feed it through the other side. And switch hands, and then the other tail can also go over and under. And since the lanyard strings are taped down underneath there, they're not moving. You don't have to worry about your hands. And then you're just gonna take one of each color in each hand, and you're gonna pull it tight. Now here's where you wanna pick it up from the paper and pull that tape out, and then you'll have your completed started stitch. Just pull this out, and pull this out. And again, a light blue and a dark blue in each hand. Just pull it tight to make that little square. And then from here, this is where it may take a little patience for those first couple of stitches, but you're just going to follow your path and go over and over. And you kind of hold them just like this, like you're pinching. And again, you're just gonna weave over and under. You push that through, you pull it from the other side. And again, you do over and an under. And you take one of each color in each hand and you pull. It may help at this point to flip this over and run a little keychain through this loop right here to have something additional to hold on to. But just pull it tight. Do it again. It doesn't matter which color you use to do your loops and which color you use to weave. It'll work the same on either side. Happy lanyarding! I spent a little bit more time on those lanyards last night and I wanted to show you what they looked like today. So this is just that simple box stitch. And you may see right there in the middle where it starts to twist. Once you master these simple stitches, they're just a couple of quick switches up with the over-under pattern that you can use. Instead of going back and forth, you can go over the corners and your little pattern will start switching. Additionally, once you get down what it looks like with two colors, again, the same over-under, you can start making bigger lanyards, just like this. Enjoy crafting.